The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
Tax the rich, feed the poor, till there are no rich no more.
Welcome to Pod Talk, everybody. I'm Jim.
I'm Paul.
And I'm Jeremy.
And tonight, I guess we're gonna
wing
what
it.
was we talking about? That was
I forgot. That's fast.
Jeremy, what were we talking about, brother?
Right before this, I was mentioning David Hogue, the Parkland shooting.
Okay.
It's pronounced Hogue.
Yes, Hogue.
Hogue. Yeah, it's
Like
really pronounced Hog. They just,
yeah, no, H-O-A-G is
Right.
He just got sick of the dick jokes.
Right. You know, one of the things about him is you won't hear in the news is he graduated from a high school in Redondo Beach, not Parkland.
Oh, yeah? Redondo Beach, Florida?
Yep.
I didn't know there was one. I know there was one in California.
I seen. I heard he was actually from California.
So maybe
I
he
will
did.
find that out.
Yeah.
Well, there is a Redondo Beach in California.
I'm almost positive it's the one in California that he's talking about. I seen a video some kid posted, and he's filming Hog, and that's what I'm going to call him, Hog, with his cell phone. He says, "This kid is not in our school. I don't know why he's here, but he's on my debate team." And
I remember that. I remember hearing about that. Yeah.
And it's on film.
Yeah. And he's just sitting there with that little smirk that little prick has. Oh, I'd love to punch that right off his face. Ooh, I hate him. And people are like, why are you scared of these kids protesting? It's like, no. I'm not afraid. They're the ones that are afraid to go through life where shit happens.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know what it's like. I've had a gun stuck to my head. Had one shoved in my balls, as a matter of fact.
I had one stuck in my mouth by a cop, and another one in California in a barroom men's room. I had one stuck in my head telling me to stay away from his girlfriend.
Yeah, that's an eye-opener.
It was enough for me to leave.
I was buying drugs in Lawrence, and a fucking dude stuck a gun in my balls. I go, and the kid standing next to me goes, "Give me the money." I go, "Scott, give him the money." He's like, "Fuck." I go, "Scott, give him the fucking money. He's got a gun stuffed in my fucking balls." And I had a shotgun put to the back of my head on 93. Fucking cop. Yep. Clicked it. He goes, "You know what that sound is?" I go, "Yeah, you just clicked a shotgun behind my head." And I did nothing wrong. I was in a fucking car with a kid that he got pulled over, and as the cop was walking up to the car, he fucking rabbited.
It took off.
Yep.
Wow.
You fucking asshole, you fucking asshole. But I only got charged for open container, and they let me go on $25 bail.
I have never been charged with that. I've had open containers in my car before, and they've, dumped them out and let me go on my way.
Yeah, that's
how it used to be up here in the 70s.
Yeah.
80s changed everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's when all the political correctness started.
But the one thing I will say, cops don't get away with it no more around here either.
Right.
You see cops, especially in Massachusetts, see cops getting busted for drunk driving all the time. Stadies, locals.
Police chiefs.
Yep. I'll say that. That's one thing I will say. They arrest everyone for it.
Well, you guys aren't exactly in what would be considered a small town, though, are you?
We are.
Well, it's a
population-wise, it's very small. What we got is a 7-mile main street. It's actually called Broadway, but it's got every store. It's got malls, strip malls, all, for the whole 7 miles straight.
Yeah,
whatever you need is in this city. Whatever, and everything because it's right over the line, and there's no taxes up here.
Yep, and that everyone from Massachusetts comes up here to avoid the taxes.
Damn. I might register my address up there.
Yeah. When I lived in Massachusetts...
A lot of people do it. They live in Massachusetts, but they got a cottage in New Hampshire, and they're using that as the main address.
Yeah. And my buddy Tim used to register my car for me in New Hampshire. He did it for like 15 years. And I got shit from the cops constantly. You can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I can. It's not in my name. It's a loaner. You've had that car for 3 years. It's a 3-year loaner. And there was nothing they could do about it.
They must be watching you if they knew you had that car that long.
As a matter of fact, this is the God's honest truth. I was sitting in my fucking living room one night, and it's a long dirt driveway at my house, pitch black. And all of a sudden, fucking, I see light everywhere, fucking coming through the windows. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a cruiser fucking checking out my license plate. I said, get the fuck out of here. He said, that makes you a scofflaw. Get the fuck out of my yard before I call a state cop. The fuck do you think you are? Can't come onto my property.
Well, they're not allowed to come on your property at all unless there's a commission of a crime or reasonable suspicion of one.
Right. Probable cause.
Check this out. I was working for this guy who was a welder, right? And his wife was wicked suspicious of him, like he was cheating or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I had my parents' car, not my car. I borrowed their car because my car was on the shitter. And she seen the car in the parking lot. She drove by. She was a dispatcher for the police in the town of Burlington, Mass.
Right.
She had them run my license plate number. So Al tells me about it, thinking I'm going to laugh it off. Oh, I did not laugh it off. Excuse me. He said she had no right to do that. Well, it's not a big deal. I go, yeah, it's a big deal. I go, she just committed a crime. She's not a fucking cop. She's a dispatcher. What's she doing running fucking license plates?
Right.
Oh, I was fucking livid. He told her, too. She apologized. She's like, I didn't know. I'm like, you shouldn't be running people's license plates. You have no authority to do that.
Right.
And she had every right to be suspicious of him, though, because he was fucking her. And she was hot. His wife was way hotter than he deserved.
Right.
And he was still messing around on her. And not to mention, he was a fucking mad cokehead.
Have any of you guys heard what's going on with FBI? Well, former FBI deputy director Andrew McCabe.
I haven't heard anything on him.
I just come across an article that says he's got a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, because he lost his
defense.
Who, for all the liberals?
Well, that and because he
liberals
lost his
are cheap.
They're trying to raise money for him. The guy's a millionaire.
Yeah,
and he's got a GoFundMe page.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. The guy's a millionaire. Why does he need a GoFundMe page?
Because he's a scumbag. That's why. And they allow that shit. GoFundMe shuts down pages for people all the time for the fucking because it's a conservative thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they'll let that one float.
This guy worked under James Comey too, so.
Well, he's dirty then.
Right. He even gave Comey up. Said he's the one that knew about it when he went to the papers. You know what I mean? He just ratted on Comey, which is good.
This happened back on the 17th. Damn.
Comey's going to be a CNN news contributor.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, and he's teaching an ethics class. I forget at what college. Yeah.
I'm sorry, that is funny.
And that's the truth. He's going to be teaching a fucking ethics.
And if he was dirty, Mueller was dirty. Why he's special counsel was beyond me. He's investigating himself.
Who decided?
Because he was the judge when Obama was in for the first 4 years or whatever. And he was investigating himself now.
Yeah, basically.
And who decides who the special counsel is?
He does.
No, well, Rod Rosenstein's the one that started it.
Mueller decides the lawyers that are working on it, though. And they're all
Hillary contributors, yeah?
Yeah, he also worked under Obama, and I do believe he actually did this a couple years under Clinton.
I think he worked under Bush, too.
No, he was under Bush. I don't think he went back as far as Clinton.
Yeah, I know he was under Bush, as a matter of fact.
Right, he was.
And do you know what? But Bush was not a Republican. He wasn't.
He was a rhino. He ran as a Republican, but he was a rhino.
Right.
You know what? Jimmy fucking stuck up for that guy until the bitter fucking end. Until when Jimmy jumped the fucking wagon on Bush, it was when Bush came out and said he voted for Clinton. That's what Jimmy fucking said. That's it.
Right. But this is how stupid Bush is. I mean, his dad, Bush, what do we call him? Which one of them is it?
HW.
Yeah, HW.
Herbert Walker.
Yeah,
Herbert Walker Bush. Okay. Anyway, their family was involved in running guns to the rebels in Grenada. Back in the 80s, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And they thought they were going to get away with this.
Get our guys back.
The most damning evidence was they used one of their own shipping boats, ships, whatever the hell you call the cargo ship, and sent it over there running guns to these rebels, and they said, oh, well, we're not going to get caught. There's nothing, nefarious about a cargo ship showing up. The damn ship was named the Barbara.
It was what?
Named the Barbara Bush.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, he was the head of the CIA.
Mm-hmm.
So in his mind, he was still CIA director when he was president.
Right.
Yeah. And not only that, I do believe their father, Prescott Bush, is the one that helped get them going in the oil business and helped get the shipping business set up.
Is that the one that what did they move to Texas?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the old man.
Right.
But I'll tell you one thing. I'll say for Bush Senior, he was a fucking ballsy bastard in World War II, man.
He had a drug plan going with Clinton. All the cocaine coming in from Colombia went through Arkansas to New York City, the mafia.
Yep, they were the ones. Bush was the one bringing in started the crack epidemic.
Right.
The idea was...
Yeah, Bush Senior,
Yeah, he wanted to start fucking gang wars in the inner city. To make the fucking gangs kill each other. He never planned on it spreading out like it did. He didn't, which is very nearsighted. Of course, the general population's going to get addicted to it too. Not just the gangs.
Right.
Well, they worked out in their favor. Really. As far as liberals are concerned, that kind of worked out in their favor.
Yeah, but it's totally against the government. Drugs for money. You know,
and that's right, but it's also the reason why people were being, going to doctors and getting
that's our DEA at their best in the war on drugs.
All these
fucking get it over here legally.
Get all these prescription drugs to get off of the illegal drugs, and before you know it, the pharmaceutical companies are booming from illicit drug use.
Of course.
So they're not going to stop the drug war.
What gets me is all this cocaine they're destroying. It's like top-notch cocaine. They could be using this stuff at the hospitals.
Mm-hmm. What they should be doing is flooding Mexico with it.
Instead of burning it and throwing it away, it makes absolutely no sense. Same with pot now. If it's good stuff, save it. Bring it to the dispensaries. They'll pay money for it. Yeah, you might as well get something out of it. Just burning it makes no sense.
What we should be doing is what Mexico does to us. Clean our fucking prisons out and send them to Mexico. Tell them. Say, look, Mr.
We'll let you go 5 years early if you go to Mexico.
We'll let you go. As long as you stay on that side of the border.
Denounce your citizenship.
No, nothing. Just go. There's Mexico. We're not going to try to extradite you or nothing. As long as you stay in Mexico, cross the border
but you
again.
give up your citizenship. That's what I mean. That way there, you can't cross the border again.
Yeah, or whatever. Well, I'm sure we do.
Hello? Marielle. Hi, I'm on the air. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Told you she's black.
You know that just went over the air.
Yeah, I know. I had to say something.
Hence the failed trombone.
It didn't. We should have known something was up when it wasn't the 1-800 number.
Well, I knew with the private it was either Joe or her. That's why I knew.
We're going to answer it if it's Joe.
Like, holy crap, we got a phone call.
Yeah. No. Did we even give out the number?
No, I didn't. 1-800-508 5431.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you almost forgot the number.
I don't even know it. I have not even...
Well, I know what I was thinking. I said 508. It should be 508.
If you don't like your job, you don't strike. You just go in every day and do it really half-assed.
Yes. This isn't my job, it's a hobby.
You even do your hobbies half-assed?
Yeah.
You should see my ship in a bottle. It's fucking horrendous.
I've got my shit behind my 2 computers there that I've been building since 2005.
Half-assed.
I got 2 years into it. What I can't do is I'm putting the siding on it. I can't find clamps that will go all the way down the boat. I've been on a dilemma for like fucking 15 years.
Well, too bad.
The last ship I built was probably 20 years ago. It was a model of the Titanic.
The last model I built was of from Star Trek, the USS Reliant.
Reliant.
Yeah, it was one of the ships from one of the Star Trek movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a model of the NX-01.
Yeah, I had one. My niece gave it to me, and fucking my brother was cleaning the basement out, and he fucking threw the thing away.
Oh,
My brother did model cars when I was young.
Pissed. No, he didn't mean to do it. You know what I mean? He felt bad for me. He's like, Paul, I'm wicked sorry. He was upset that he did it to me, so I couldn't have been, too mad. But it was given to me by my godchild.
Right. You know how hard it is to find those, though? I mean, you just about have to order them online, and then they're expensive as hell.
Yep. I'm on all the Star Trek fan pages. They're fucking wicked expensive.
Well, I'm just going to say this for shitball that's on my mind is that the Obama White House encouraged scholarships for women. And it turns out, I was listening to these figures today. I think it was from Laura Ingraham saying that there was 350 women graduated college per, this is black women, graduated college per one black male.
Wow.
350.
Woo! Wow, them are some staggering numbers.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If there's anyone under, young people listening, fuck college, go to a trade school.
Yeah.
You'll do way better.
That's what they did is they flooded the market with college degrees.
Yep.
All
and
right?
they're useless degrees.
Yeah. If you've got a skill and you can do it as a vocation, you're wanted.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just not a diploma anymore.
Yeah, well, you're getting a fucking thing on, African American studies.
Yeah, it's something stupid.
Yeah. And it's, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with studying that, but to try to fucking
Make a job out of it. You might get a job at a university or something.
And that's the only place.
But you're not going to start out at the university, so you're never going to get the job at the university.
You'll be at Starbucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hate to be off subject here, but I got to give a shout out to Tommy Lahren. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but she's fucking sizzling hot.
Yeah. She used to be on the Blaze. Yeah, she used to be on the Blaze network.
Yeah.
You hear nothing about
I believe
the Blaze
she got
anymore.
shit canned because of her political views.
Yeah. Well, Glenn Beck fucking lost his mind.
He did.
Something happened. He got hit with a baseball.
I stopped listening while he was on Fox TV because he was getting really whacked out. I couldn't watch him anymore.
Yeah.
He left and went and got his own station, and I never followed because I didn't like him.
Do you know what's really good on their network was on Pat and Stu?
Never heard of him.
They were really good. A good combo.
Okay. What are your thoughts on Rush Limbaugh?
Oh, I love Rush.
I like Rush.
Mm-hmm. And
I don't agree with them all the time.
I believe Herman Cain.
I like Herman Cain. I know.
I like him.
I think he got a bad rap when they were going after him for women.
Oh
yeah. When he ran for president, I thought, this guy is the CEO of Godfather's Pizza, I believe, at the time.
Yeah.
I thought he doesn't have a chance.
Nah, but
obviously he didn't, but
he was likable though.
Yeah, he was definitely likable, and I would have voted for him.
I seen Jon Stewart what's the guy I can't stand on Fox on Sunday mornings?
Oh, Chris Wallace.
Chris Wallace interviewed Jon Stewart because Jon Stewart was doing a skit on Herman Cain, and when he's being Herman Cain, he's using like a black voice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking Wallace fucking nailed him. He goes, so are you planning to bring back Amos and Andy? And fucking Stuart, you just seen the look on his face. He was like, wow, he did it. He's like, well, you want to hear my Asian imitation? He's like, no. He's like, if a conservative did that, you'd be the one hammering him.
Right.
He goes, well, I'm a comedian. He goes, you can't hide behind being a comedian.
Yeah, that's not an excuse.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, you want to be a player in politics? He goes, no, I don't. He goes, of course you do. He goes, you're a political whiz when it's convenient, and then when the shit hits the fan, you go running back to I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I thought Jon Stewart was funny. Great delivery and shit like that. And when he went after both sides, I loved him. But he just stopped going after the other side.
Right.
And
where'd that get him?
Well, he retired because he's so fucking rich. He doesn't care now. You know, he was in college. He was dorm mates with fucking Anthony Weiner.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's sad. They were talking about Anthony Weiner on WEBN today, which is a Cincinnati, Ohio radio station. And I think his top secret nickname when he was making those sexting texts and stuff was
Carlos Danger.
Yes, Carlos Danger. I about fucking fell over. That sounds like a horrible porn name.
Yes, the worst porn name ever. Or like a character on a fucking cartoon, like a bad guy. Oh man, he was a fuck. Remember when before all this shit hit the fan, and he used to go on Fox all the time, and he was real smug and fucking condescending and stuff. O'Reilly'd have him on all the time.
Right.
Oh, when the shit hit the fan, I was like, this is the best ever. Watching the fucking mighty fall. What a dick. What a dick. I am so glad he is in fucking jail. I hope he's being tortured in there.
Who is?
Fucking Carlos Danger.
Oh, Weiner.
Yes.
Who the hell's Carlos?
He's probably going by that name in jail, so they think he's fucking Hispanic and they'll leave him alone.
He ain't passing for Spanish.
Nah, no, that nose.
No.
That nose screams Jew.
That's his hair.
Yeah, he's got that Larry Fine hairdo.
Yeah.
Larry Fine. Uh-oh, where's the cricket? Shit, somebody's quiet.
Oh, so Jimmy was going to get a drink, he distracted me. Yeah, I haven't said my one bad joke yet.
What's this? What?
No, I'm just saying it hasn't come up yet. It will.
Okay. Is that the car crash?
Oh my god. Uh-oh, wait a
That's
minute.
the car crash.
Hold on, I'm typing something very, very important.
Evidently, I was talking to Donald last night.
Yeah. He said, I never heard Paul so drunk before.
And it's like, you haven't? That's amazing.
I goes, we started at 8. He goes, I called about 11.
I was pounding, though. I was fucking pounding.
Yeah, I know. We went to a goddamn bottle in one night.
A fucking half-gallon of vodka in a night. You there, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just
okay.
I'm over here screwing something up.
Well, let's talk to the course on this show.
Right, except it's on my end, thank God.
Jesus, nobody's calling in, Jimmy.
What's up with that?
Hell?
Get the number out again.
Jeremy, try calling it.
I don't have a phone.
I can't with mine.
That's why I've been having my internet issues, partially because I've lost my phone. My internet's fucked up.
I wonder if I call it, would it hold it?
No.
Why?
You can't call your own number.
No, I called the...
Let's see what happens. You know, that's fucked up. Let's see what happens.
Now, if we was
my
back
phone
in Windows
rings.
XP, I could use the dialer to call it, but...
Wait, Windows what?
XP?
How many years ago was that?
2000, I think.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I was going to say, what was that, Vista?
Yeah, believe it or not, that XP was, well, previous to Windows 7, XP was their best operating system.
I'll tell you what, I didn't want to put 10 into my laptop, and it did it anyways without my permission. It kept asking me, and I kept saying no.
Slowed it down, didn't it?
No, it turned it into a brand new fucking computer. I was amazed at how fast it became.
Oh shoot, it destroyed mine. I couldn't even hardly use mine. I had to wipe it out.
Jimmy's fucking, when he put in 10, it lost, I don't know, half his shit.
Of course, I had, at the time when Windows 10 first came out, I had 64 gigs of RAM in my laptop, and there was a memory leak or something in Windows 10 where anything over 8 gigs and it would start just tripping balls basically, and everything would just creep.
Hello?
Jimmy's calling himself.
Don't answer it, Jimmy. It's an asshole on the other end.
It makes no sense because I put myself on hold. Yeah, I did. I got 2 800.
I don't want to talk to you.
One on hold.
All right, hang out. Just give out the number again.
Well, put it that way. It works. It goes to my phone.
Okay. So give out the number then.
1-800-508-5431.
There you go. Call in. Talk about anything you want. Doesn't have to be anything we're talking about. Anything you want. Oh, did you listen to Les's first show last night?
Who, me? No, I was working.
Oh, okay. It actually wasn't. I mean, not my subject material.
No.
But he did a good job. I think he did.
Did anybody do a Les impression besides Les?
No, that would have been great if people just started calling in doing Les.
He had another guy with him. I think his name is Dave.
Yeah, they were, it was all Jesus stuff.
Oh, it wasn't Dave Coots?
No. Actually, it was. Dave was disguising his voice, though. He didn't want us to know he was on the show because we'd tease him.
Those guys are good people, I swear they are, but they're nuts.
Fucking
they really are.
Wyatt. And Donald is just insane. When you look at him and you hear his voice, right, you think one thing. And then you see what he'll do just for the show, just to make the show work and stuff, and he is a fucking
he's got a gift of gab.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he has no problems making fun of himself, too, if that's what it takes. Which is good. Everybody should be like that.
Exactly.
I wish I could be more like that.
Right.
I'm, for the most part, I'm pretty much introverted. I don't really,
socialize?
Yeah, I'm not a big social person and stuff. I like doing this on the radio, though, because it's fun, because I'm talking to a whole bunch of people now and I have to actually look at them. So I don't mind it.
It's like therapy.
It fulfills two things.
Yeah.
I don't really like people, but I like to blab.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the best of both worlds.
If you guys ever make it to Ohio, you'll have to come see us at Post Town.
You guys should come out here. Have you ever been to the ocean?
Once. The first time I went saw the ocean was Christmas 2015, I believe.
Where?
North Carolina.
Okay.
Good place to see the ocean.
My girlfriend, actually we hadn't even been together very long at the time, but she took me out there for Christmas vacation.
Nice, because it wasn't warm and shit down there?
Oh yeah, it was the coldest it got was like 58 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You still can go swimming then.
No.
Oh yeah.
The ocean's at 60.
She got mad at me because
it's colder than the weather.
I guess.
I mean, warmer than the weather.
She got mad at me because I kept walking out in the water and there's frickin' jellyfish floating around everywhere.
Yeah, you do not want to get stung by one of them things. Wow. They bite you hard.
You're going to have your girlfriend piss on you.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure she would now. She's mean.
Oh, I thought you were going to say kinky.
No, she'd do it out of meanness.
Right.
Yeah, not in the face, hon. The sting's on my leg.
Golden shower.
Yeah. You should come out. You guys should come out here.
I have never been that direction, actually, I don't think.
I've been to Ohio once.
Furthest away from home I've been was North Carolina.
You'd love New England. I'm telling you, you'd love it.
Short of making a couple of trips to Kentucky and Tennessee, that's the furthest out of
and to Tennessee,
state I've ever been.
Kentucky. Loved Kentucky.
Been through Kentucky and Tennessee on the way to the Super Bowl.
Love Tennessee. I fucking love Tennessee. The people are so nice. Around here, people are dicks. Well, they're not really dicks. Everyone's just a smart ass.
Like
you know what I mean? Yes. Everyone's like me, a smart ass. You can't get a straight answer out of anyone. Everything's got a fucking punchline.
Right.
And if somebody sees anything to pick on you for, that is officially your nickname.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. It's like Cheers. You ever watch Cheers?
No.
Just how everyone picks on each other at the bar, that's how it really is.
Yeah.
Wow, one of the local high school teachers here was arrested for sexual battery for sleeping with one of the students.
Nice.
Sexual battery?
Yes, and this is probably I believe the third person from that school in the last 5 months who's been arrested for some kind of sexual interaction with a student.
All kinds of sex going on in elementary school, huh?
No, this is the high school, which is directly across
so
from
you
my
got-
house.
Jimmy's mind naturally gravitates to an elementary
Yes.
school.
Pervert.
So you said battery.
I swear to God, is he a pedophile?
Not registered.
Not registered.
I can only
Yeah,
speak for
this is like the
myself.
third damn person in the last 5 months that's been arrested for that kind of stuff. And this isn't the high school.
That sounds like the kind of high school you want to go to.
That should tell these teachers something. Never trust these fucking teenagers.
Yeah, they're gonna rat you out.
Because if you don't give them what they want, they'll rat your ass out.
That's right. That's what I do. I'd be like, great, I got the best blackmail fucking shit in the world.
And this last one's
The
not a
teacher's
very
gotta be
pretty woman,
pretty
though.
stupid to trust a student.
First of all,
Oh yeah.
why would you? Why? You're risking everything
Yeah, I know it.
for a hump. For a fucking lay. You're risking your career, your marriage, your children, your fucking
You want a
freedom.
dad bag, go out and pay for it. It's still fucking semi-legal around here.
Right, just go rent something, right? Have them dress in a Catholic high school fucking
Yeah,
uniform.
Well, there was
Exactly.
another school around here somewhere where a teacher got arrested for sleeping with a student, and the student was 19 years old.
Yeah, because you're still on.
He's an adult.
It doesn't matter. It's because you're in a position of power.
Yeah,
Well,
it had
that's
something
even
to do with that.
professors and stuff. Well, they go out with their students.
No,
yeah,
not
they
no more
do
than
all
that.
the time.
In Ohio, regardless of
I don't
age,
think
it
it
is
does.
illegal to have sexual interaction with a public school student.
Yes, maybe it's just public schools. It might be just that. But in the
Could
military,
be.
you can't fraternize with somebody that's a higher rank.
There's a picture of David Hogue. It says, "My generation is going to start a revolution." Then it's got Arlie Ermy at the bottom. It says, "Your generation can't start a lawnmower."
Yeah. I seen a video where they took a bunch of college students and handed them a can and a fucking manual can opener and had them all dumbfounded.
I know exactly the video you're talking about. When one of them finally opened it, the whole fucking room cheered.
Yeah, they all fucking broke out into fucking clapping and shit. It's like, you opened a can, you fucking moron. I can open one with a fucking block of cement.
Wow.
I seen it on YouTube.
YouTube. Oh, if it's on YouTube, it must be true.
No, you can. I tried it. It works.
You get it in the right
No,
spot.
you rub it on the fucking, like on a cinder block, and it uncurls the fucking edges.
One
And you
time,
can just
my
pop
cousin
the
and I
fucking
touched
thing on.
wieners.
Oh, you sand it down, you mean?
You rub the top on the cinder block.
Oh.
This
And it
sounds like a
uncurls.
horribly rough porn film.
Yes. Sandpaper Alley 2. The Revenge.
Oh, speaking of porn, also on WEBN today, they were talking about people who rent out their houses and stuff, only to months or even years later find out that the people who rented the house out used it to film a porn movie.
I'd be like, yes!
They said it's way more common than people realize, apparently.
Why not? It's a good idea. If I was getting money to rent my house out for porn, I'd do it. Fuck it. But I'd be charging
Yeah, but
big bucks because
the
there's a
thing
cleaning
is
charge
this is
involved.
happening and the people don't know it until they see it.
That'd be great. Honey,
Right.
doesn't that room look familiar?
Hey,
So
that's
you
my
just have
living
good
room.
taste.
Wait, that's my kitchen. They're eating my Twinkies.
yeah, they're drinking your beer.
Fuck out of my beer.
Fucking assholes. You have to have everything fucking sanitized.
God
Just
forbid they
fucking-
touch the whiskey bottles.
Yeah, you just fucking walk around with a gallon of gas and fucking throw a
Right.
match in. Fuck this. I can't clean this mess up. They do a bukkake fucking video in your fucking bedroom. It's like, oh, I just can't. I can't be in there.
All right. Where's the crickets? I gotta get the crickets ready. We're starting to have a lot of silence.
That deserved the car crash. I'll be right back.
That's pretty bad
Talk
when I gotta
amongst
be
yourselves.
prompted.
In other words, Jimmy, talk.
Talk. I'm trying to get the next show up. All right, I'm all set now.
Damn, he's already ready to end our show for the day.
You are, Jimmy.
He's getting the
Well, I
next show.
forgot.
I appreciate you.
Well, it's better doing it now instead of 8:59.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's like, fuck this show, it's gone to shit already. I might as well get the next one started. Are we that bad?
I still can't remember the original topic that we were going to talk about. I had it on my mind. It left.
I started out
Yes.
talking about the Parkland shooting at David Hogue, but it really wasn't
Oh,
the topic. We were
I
just kind
know
of making
now.
fun of
Go
it.
ahead with the Parkland.
Shit, I don't remember what I was going to say.
You getting my disease now.
Yeah.
Mine was, I remembered it was Roseanne. She got 18 million viewers for
Oh, yeah, that
conservative
was a badass show. It really was.
Oh, you saw it?
Oh, yeah, I watched both episodes.
There was 2 episodes?
Yeah, they had 2 half-hour episodes, one right after the other.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
'cause
like
it
a
was-
pilot,
it was
like they're
third-
running a pilot.
See, obviously,
Like a
we
pilot,
were listening to Donald Wisman on All Aboard.
But it was an excellent show, and it was so political it even caught me off guard, but the way they did it, it was funny. I could also see the liberals in the background bawling their eyes out, going, oh my God, get it off the air.
I said to Jimmy earlier today, we were talking about it, I go, Hillary's people are calling ABC right now saying
Oh,
we want
yeah.
I think there's going to be protests against ABC,
Yeah, of course they will.
and then all the conservatives will run to ABC.
And their ratings will go up.
Right.
You're well.
And then
guess
they'll
what?
cancel the
That sounds
show.
like a plan, doesn't it?
Sounds like a plan.
They'll cancel the show.
It sounds
Trust
like a bullshit plan to boost their ratings, and then once the ratings go up, boom, the show's canceled.
Yep, exactly. Just like I'm Last Man Standing, which I think I watch. I never watched it until the show was canceled because I don't watch network television.
I've watched it before. It is a good
So
show.
I figured I'd check it out just to see what I was like, yeah, this isn't bad. It's
It ain't
funny.
a bad show.
Well, the only network show I really ever actually watched was Tim Allen's earlier show, Home Improvement.
Yeah,
That wasn't a bad show.
that was it.
I
I
liked
loved that show. It was hilarious.
I just get sick of that. It's like, all right, we get it. You grunt. We got it.
Do you,
That's part
You
of
ever
his
seen
stand-up.
I know.
yeah, I was going to say, you ever seen his stand-up routine? He started out doing stand-up on HBO.
Yeah. You know he was on.
It was called Tim Allen Rewires America, and he talked about duct tape all the time.
Yeah.
If you can't fix it, duck it.
He was arrested for cocaine trafficking.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah.
I guess he did time for
Yeah, he locked out because he got a fucking break on the sentence. He could have done a lot more time than he did.
You know, you got this 2016. Everybody's on the police hard, showed everything negative in the news that they can. They say police are violent, racist, murdering thugs.
Yep.
And now in 2018, they're saying police should be the only people with guns.
Yeah, isn't
I
that
know.
amazing?
Isn't it?
Liberals have no idea what they're so flighty.
Whatever, which way the wind blows.
Exactly. They have no stance on
Well,
anything.
All that stuff, all that negative publicity about police in the news and stuff, stopped when Trump got elected.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you want? As a matter of fact, I just wanted to go back to the Roseanne thing real quick. One of the reasons she's such a staunch Trump supporter is because she's a huge supporter of Israel.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And,
Oh yeah.
And when she went Trump was
ally of Israel.
Exactly. That was one, and that and the jobs. Them are the two things she talks about. Anyway.
Yeah, and she mentions that in the show.
Does she?
Oh yeah. She goes, well, she's talking to Jackie, and she goes, well, he talked about jobs, and Jackie goes, well, she talked about supporting women, and he doesn't support women or something like that. You guys got to see it if you haven't.
I didn't see. I missed it last night.
It
should be on YouTube, right?
Not only did it hit on some serious topics, but they did it in a comedic way.
That's good.
And that's the way to do it. If you want to get your point across, like Tim Allen said, I've seen in an interview, the thing that scares Hollywood the most is a funny conservative.
Right.
That can relate to people.
Tim Allen pulls that off great. He pulls that off great.
And he goes after everyone, you know what I mean? He makes jokes about his own conservatism.
Yeah, it's like midget wrestling, where he's talking to his daughter about her college essay, how he's supposed to give a speech and he can't say certain things. He goes, what, I can't say stuff like midget wrestling? And she goes, exactly.
Yeah, I did see that one. He was doing a speech. She was doing an essay. And he was trying to help her with it. And it's, you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't say this. He's like, I give up.
He gave up pretty quick, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, politically correct. That's
but, like, he makes fun of himself, too. You know what I mean? Right. Like, his conservative views. Right. Because, the conservatives got some fucking wacko views, too.
They do.
Yeah, Home Improvement was like that, but it wasn't so much a political show. He just spent a lot of time making fun of things that happened to him in his everyday life before he became famous.
Do you know what I like about another thing?
That's how you make a show. Same thing with Steinfeld, a show about nothing. That's basically what he did.
You know who plays his brother on Last Man Standing?
No.
Mike Rowe.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they hate each other. And they're always fighting and shit, like physically fighting. It's fucking great. I like the dumb kid, too. He's great in it.
Going out with the daughter?
Yes. Yeah, he's great in that show. He's like the Woody Harrelson of the show, you know what I mean?
That reminds me of that scene in, I believe it's the reboot of National Lampoon's Vacation, maybe? Or no, it's Meet the Millers, where the girl brings her boyfriend in, and they're talking to him. He goes, and the dad goes, "You got no regrets." He goes, "Yeah, that's my credo." And he pulls his shirt down and shows that tattoo. It says "No regrets."
You got
one letter.
People that fucking get tattoos, that's just astounding me why they would do that. It's something you can't get rid. Well, you can get rid of it, but it costs like 10 times what it costs to get it. Thank you. I assume you got tattoos.
Yeah, 13 of them.
I was going to get them when I was a kid, but I couldn't. What do I want on my body for the rest of my life?
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow?
American flag. With an English flag in the bottom right-hand corner,
an English
flag in the bottom left-hand corner. Because I'm an American, but I'm also English and Italian.
All English people sound like fags.
Himself in there.
Don't they all sound like fags?
Well, I don't know about that. But speaking of that, I did a one of those ancestry DNA tests, and it come up that I was 31% English, 32% Scandinavian, less than 1% black.
Nice.
But you still got it.
Yeah, there was 17% Irish or something like that in there. I'm a mutt.
My wife.
Right, but you're a mutt from the same part of the country.
Same part of the world.
Same part of the world, rather.
My wife came up with a great idea. She goes, I want to fucking do an ancestry DNA. She goes, but I want to swab a black guy's mouth and send it in. And so she can get the certificate. It says 75% sub-Saharan African. And then frame it and put it on the wall. I was like, that's an awesome idea.
I'm 75% black. Where's my reparation?
Yes. Send in the certificate. Get your money. I told her it would be better because she is actually part Native American. I said, get like a guy that's 100% Native American, swab him, right? And then you get a fucking casino.
Oh yeah,
tax free at that, and then the profits are tax free even.
Yeah, fucking tax free on cigarettes. Yay! Buy them from the reservation.
That's why I used to buy when I smoked cigarettes. I used to get them from. At first, it was in New York, and then the governor of New York says we're going to start charging them. We're going to say you got to pay taxes. Anything we did over the internet.
Didn't they?
Then they moved to New Mexico. I was paid $8 a carton.
Didn't they have some sort of law going into effect over sodas up there too? Because people were getting obese.
That was New York. Yeah, the big gulp and stuff.
No. They tried to, and a judge stopped that at the last second. Philadelphia.
No, New York. It got passed.
No, a judge shut it down.
No,
like 12,
Pennsylvania, I don't know.
You couldn't sell over 16 ounces of soda.
We'll settle this argument by Google.
And that was New York.
It got shut down. A judge shut it down, said it was unconstitutional.
Pennsylvania or New York?
No, Pennsylvania's got a soda tax.
Google, the biggest liberal search engine in the world, is our friend.
Yeah, I know. Where we get all our information from, fucking Google.
I hate people because they're liberals, but by God, I'm going to search everything on them.
That's like Snopes. Snopes is the fucking biggest piece of shit.
Who's Snopes?
They're like debunk shit.
A liberal left-wing.
They're like a fact checker.
Yeah, they're like a fact checker, and they're wrong. Like all the time.
Yeah.
And forgive me, Shannon, for saying this, but Snopes is run by former, as they put it, paranormal experts who can't prove what they say actually exists.
Yeah, and then the guy that ran it with his wife, he embezzled like $80,000 from the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was renting this whore. He ended up divorcing his wife, marrying the whore, and now she's a part of the company with his ex-wife.
Oh, so the two of them are there.
But basically, Snopes can't prove what they believe in, so they're going to try to disprove what everybody else believes in.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
I mean, I'm not knocking paranormal experts because, believe it or not, there is a lot of scientific, backing behind this stuff and what they do.
I'll stay off of that subject because I do not believe in it in any way, shape, or form.
Like I said, it's theories, and Snopes can't, like I said, they can't prove what they believe in, but they're going to try to destroy what everybody else believes in.
Exactly. If you can't prove your point, smear everyone else.
Attack.
Yep, and that's what they do. Yes. They attack.
June 26, 2014, New York's ban on big sodas is rejected by final federal court.
And he did it like 12 hours before the law was supposed to go into effect. Just a fucking Bloomberg.
Yes, that's Bloomberg was mayor that day. Who is it now? Marion Cuomo or something like that?
No, it's De Blasio. De Blasio.
Bill de Blasio, he's a fucking piece of work.
Or De Blasio. Yeah, he's a fucking human. The cops hate him. New York City cops hate him.
If you ever want to see what disaster looks like, take a look at a city that's run by fucking liberals.
Yeah.
They show pictures of Detroit all over social media and the news all the time saying this is some foreign blah, blah, blah country that's in desperate need of money, desperate need of aid and help when they're showing pictures of fucking Detroit.
I was like, you ever watch them scary movies?
I used to watch a lot of them.
No. The ones by the Wayne brothers.
I have one of them. It's Scary Movie 2, I believe. But
it was a takeoff on War of the Worlds. And like the aliens are invading. And the girl goes, and here's what's happening in Detroit, and you see the fucking city on flames, and it's just a disaster. And they're like, oh my God, that's horrible. And she goes, oh no, that's the before picture. And then the after picture. It's the exact same picture, but with an alien fucking spacecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that's fucking beautiful.
Wow.
My brother was in Detroit. He said there were sections, huge sections, where they have no street lights. It's just, it's
Probably
like
abandoned. Yeah, abandoned.
Yeah. Not even the street lights are running. They can't even pay their water bill. The city can't pay their water bill.
That's democratic leadership.
What is it? Is this you talk? What city are you talking about?
Detroit.
Oh yeah. For a second there, when you started talking about water, I was thinking about Flint.
Yeah. Well, they have water. You just don't want to drink it.
Right.
Or bathe in it, or cook with it, or water your plants with it.
Little lead.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of lead.
It blows my mind. You know, speaking of when that crisis actually hit the news in Flint, people were shipping in bottled water and being fined, and some people were even being arrested for sending that stuff into Flint. Like the city said, hell, yes, the city said, hell no, the people here must drink our water, or something about taxes. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
You want to poison their water so you can get tax
water
money?
tax.
Exactly, because your water bill will go down, and they get less money.
So they want to poison the people to make sure they get more money.
You know what the funny thing is, right? Fucking fat boy, oh my God, Michael Moore. He's from Flint, Michigan.
Oh, is
right?
he?
Yeah, he's from Flint, Michigan.
I thought
you don't hear him say nothing about the water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was from Canada.
No, he's from Flint, Michigan.
It blew my mind how that city could have the fucking balls to sit there and tell their people that if they're caught bringing in bottled water from anywhere else, that they can be fined or arrested.
Go fuck yourself, I'll do it, and let a judge decide.
That is just fucking stupid. Well, if the judge is a liberal, they're going to lose.
Then I'd appeal it. And appeal it, and appeal it, and appeal it.
It's just like that former Supreme Court justice, I'm trying to remember his name, recently come out saying that that the Second Amendment is outdated and needs to be repealed.
Yeah. Thanks. Well, do you know what? But if I walk up to his house, right, to talk to him about it, just want to talk to him about it.
I guarantee you somebody's going to be standing there with a gun in your face.
That's right. I'll be shooed away by the threat of fucking firearms.
Right.
Hypocrites.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Do you know what? And the other thing is, nobody talks about going into the inner city, right? And just raiding these places where they know these people fucking got illegal guns and shit in the gang areas and stuff, and taking them away from them. Nobody ever says, we're going to get the guns out of the hands of gangs.
Well, they're saying that
while giving guns to Mexican gangs so they could come across and shoot our people.
Yeah. Thanks, fucking, Holder.
Yeah, I know.
Eric Holder, Obama.
Yep.
Have you noticed how many presidents have had some sort of a gun-running problem?
Yeah, Ronald Reagan. The Contra. Iran Contra.
Ronald Reagan. Bush, I believe. Bush
was the
Senior had
money.
one.
Yep.
Grenada. Grenada was Reagan, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Reagan.
Yep.
Oh, so that's two gun-running.
That was right after the Vietnam War. The next one was Grenada, because I was too young for the Vietnam War and too old for Grenada.
Grenada was what, in the early 80s, I think?
Yeah,
I was in jail at the time. Not that I'd get to Grenada, but...
My buddy Marty Hook
see, now that you mentioned you were in jail, you have to tell us why.
Manslaughter.
Oh, well, okay, maybe not.
You asked, you got.
I am not going to ask for an answer to that question because I don't want to be
Would you like to elaborate on it?
No, you can bring it up Friday, tomorrow night. We only got 3 minutes left.
Oh shit, we're almost done.
Yeah.
Damn, we had that much fun.
Wow.
You can bring it up tomorrow night because it ain't politics.
Right.
Remind me because I will forget. I'm not going to remember this whole show.
I will forget too.
We got a grand total of no phone calls.
What does the matter with you?
I called myself and I put myself on hold. It made it there.
Yeah, you probably put everyone. You fucking did something and you fucked up the phone line so nobody can call in.
No, I made sure both of them were empty. I'm glad we didn't get caught.
I'm glad too. It always just slows the show down.
Yeah, plus, you get people that really not talkative.
Yeah, we get the stoners. That's what it is.
Exactly.
We need people on meth.
Somebody's gonna keep me from talking.
Tomorrow night. Wait a minute. Let me do this. It's a quick plug. Tomorrow night. It's Friday, so it's a good night for meth, right? If you're on meth and you have something to talk about, call us on All In. The phone number is
800-508-5431. That's 1-800-508-5431.
You got to be on, but the thing is, you got to either be on crack or meth. That's the requirement. Or whatever.
Some kind of drug.
Yeah, Adderall, something like that.
Anything but pot.
Yeah, you can't be a fucking dumb stoner calling in. Hey man, what's up? Love the show.
Look, man, we can't do meth, or we could do meth, but not pot. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's not cool, man.
Radical, bro.
Or if you are a stoner and you want to call in, we will try to talk you into becoming a meth head. We'll use peer pressure.
If
Well,
not,
I'm
we'll
not a
get you on
stoner
Red
or a
Bull.
meth head, so what do we do about me?
Alright, 8:59, we gotta get out of here. You're listening to On Radio Global. We will see you folks tomorrow night on All In. If not, next week on Pot Talk.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Stay on the line.
I was foolish, I was angry, I was funny, I was charming, I was lucky. Tell me how